Hi, and welcome to some full League of Legends gameplay. Today I'm hoping to be playing some Jhin in the bot lane in Season 20. Now, please note that I haven't played a lot of League of Legends since the start of Season 11, so these new items all a bit weird to me, all a bit strange. I know I'm no professional yet. I think I have a Jhin build that I quite like. It's a bit spicy, it's a bit delectable, but let's see how it goes. Let's see how it happens. Let's play around a bit. Let's find out what's strong and what's not. Now I've seen a few like, oh my god, Kraken Slayer so broken, this so broken. So really today we're just gonna find out. We're gonna see what we can see in the bot lane. If we can find a game, that's the real question. It's gotta find something to do. Gotta find something to do in the meantime. It's gonna take a scroll. We're gonna chill. We're gonna have fun with it. Yeah? That's important here. We're just doing some laid back, fun League of Legends gameplay. I'm gonna turn my master volume down because I don't think it needs to be that loud. And wham! There you go. One game in the bag. I got first pick bot. Obviously not ideal because you don't want to be first pick as the AD carry. But, you know, we're gonna work with it. We're gonna work with what we can get. Now this is by far no means high elo Jhin, by the way. This is very low elo Jhin. Very low elo player. Very bad player. I've been playing League of Legends for quite a few years now. I do not claim to be good at this game. I think I'm decent at this champ though. This one. I like AD carries. I like AD carries, but I don't like the role. I think is what most AD carry players will say in that situation. Oh, I love playing AD carry, but I just don't like the position in the game. Now my Jhin masteries are currently wrong. I know that, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up op.gg on my page here. Just get the right page, like get the right masteries. I usually have this set, but unfortunately I changed it for a game where I was like, oh, I'll just change it. I'll just change this page, even though I have like miscellaneous pages. I thought I would be an idiot, and I know roughly what to take, but you know, we're gonna do what we must here. Now, grab this, this, and this. We're gonna grab these ones as well. Now, like this is just the standard AD carry page, basically. See, a lot of people are recommending either Eclipse or Gale Force. I have built neither of those things because I am a failure of an adult. So let's get it. We're gonna get this bread. We're gonna adjust, combust, and robustly play some Jhin. Let's hope the game is relatively laid back, and let's give it a spicy little hope. I want everyone to like close their eyes and cross their fingers with me. Let's hope I don't feed. That's important here. Okay, we got 20 seconds to kill. But I think we're just gonna take it. I'm gonna stop speaking. Just gonna take it nice and chill. I say as I speak for 10 of those seconds. I know. Everyone gonna be like, wow, that background. Okay, we see you, but you know what? I'ma not be judged on that background. I apologize, you guys can hear my chair creaking. It is basically broken. But chairs are expensive, so we're just gonna make do. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. Alright, so they only have a mastered Rengar, which, you know, everyone else will be like, well, they only got a mastered Rengar, so that's cool, but I'm playing AD carry, so yay. I haven't seen a Tom Kench in game since the start of the new season, so I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. You know, I have seen it Kale since the start of the new season, and let me just say, that's disgusting. It's not okay. No, no likey. I don't like being one shot at all. But we're about to load in. I'm hoping for some spicy Jhin gameplay. I always find that my Jhin games where I don't record go terribly. No, wait, other way around. See, I can't even get the story right. My Jhin games, when I play off camera, when I play and I'm not recording, go amazingly. I go like 16-3, 20-1. Like I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm about. My Jhin games when I record, I just int my face off. Apparently, there is no in between. So I'm kind of hoping. I saw here that the Z was in the space of their Rengar, and I'd forgotten that he'd asked to change, and I was like, oh god, Jungle Z. But luckily this preseason so far, players haven't gotten too crazy with it. Like I don't think for the massive change that this preseason was, I don't think players are going as hard. I'm going to turn this down a bit. I don't think players are going as hard with the experimental, the experimental aspect of preseason. Usually it's a bit of a nightmare. It's a bit of chaos, but this year I think it's actually been a far less. I think it's also because a lot of older players have stepped away from the game. I mean, you've seen that in the pro scene, obviously. Because I mean, I debated stopping after years of playing because. Checking my keybinds are right, because I do change my keybinds. I'm one of those players. Not the best ward placement, I know, but this is, I can't stress this enough, this is low elo. This is a low elo Jhin, so we're really just gonna play safe.
I can't live without the euphoria of performance.
So I see Ahri. One thing, this new tab thing they got going here is I now forget to buy boots. Because I'm used to either boots being on recommended, which I suppose the finished boots are, or in my item sets, which like this is one of my item sets, which is just like all the, because it needs to be updated now, because obviously all the AD carry items have changed, but like, I'm not used to boots being like a separate tab. I'm used to boots being like in the same place as everything else was, and now they're in this like side tab. I think it's far less so with these, because I think this is so much bigger, but this is kind of like, the further down you go, I also think this tab is useless, this little like item slot tab. Like I can understand that it would be useful in some scenarios, but I just think that it like only new players are using like a pull-out tab. Just wanted my CS, Lulu. Please don't hurt me.
If I keep getting interrupted, how can I be expected to work?
I feel like unless you're a new player who's like high key, never played with the old system,
Through my work, you shall transcend.
then maybe you're using like a pull-out tab, but like especially
I will touch your heart.
especially older players, like I'm still selling my items the same way that I was selling them before. You feel me? I just think that the inventory slot, not necessarily. Oh, cool, nailed it.
I must be perfection.
I want this back wave, but stepping up, that'd be a bit risky. Well, I got my cannon minion at least. If Lulu steps up, I'm gonna just smack the child.
The trigger on a loaded weapon, it whispers for us to act.
I think I die here. Come on, level 3, level 3. She dies anyway. But like, I was hoping to snipe that. I just panic. I panic sniped that a bit hard. I was like, I can get it, and then just missed it. I do feel like Jhin is okay. Thanks to them. Actually, it's fine. I just want to shove this in and back. I'm not really in the best pace to like. I could probably lifesteal up. It's just easier to reset with 800 gold. Maybe get boots and like a long sword or something. I do feel like Jhin is probably, in my opinion anyway, someone who I play a lot of Jhin and I play a lot of Caitlyn. I just love the way they feel as AD carries. I love the way that I feel useful because of their passives. But I feel like Jhin and Caitlyn have been the least affected by, you know, the game in general. You know, like there's obviously been huge changes, and it's affected every champ and every build and everything. But like Jin's build, like Jhin gets strong regardless of like, not necessarily what you build, not what I'm saying, but like, Jesus, I fucking hate Lulu players. Hey.
Yes, the gun is ironic.
Whew, I just stopped. I was in the middle of talking and I was like, oh, I see 2 kills lining up. I had to burn flash for him, but that's okay. That's 2 kills. I backed on 800 and I came back to just a spicy little 800.
The work.
A little drop off for me, you know.
What?
Pop a controller down because there's no point in buying them if you don't use them. Something I really do wish my supports would learn in this game. Anyway, I was saying with Jhin is that I feel like a lot of like builds are changing. Like I'm seeing a lot more that like lethality MF is back, which is obviously something that was played quite a few seasons ago. This was a bad idea. Almost tower dive. Like I'm seeing a lot more of that like lethality Jhin is back. So this 3 missiles. Okay, I'm gonna try Gale Force because I have tried Kraken Slayer.
Fabulous.
That's alright, not a bad item at all. That is very unfortunate that didn't kill. Okay, I didn't dust too much of the wave for that fight.
I am pure.
Oh, I love Zillion passive. I think it's some of the trollest shit, but feels good. But I feel like Jin's build never really changed. Maybe? Maybe? Okay. That is kinda unfortunate.
Symmetry is so boring.
I knew I could kill her. There you go. I mostly heal for the assist. Definitely not a good use of heal, but it's the use of heal I'm going for here. Now, for anyone wondering about my accent, because I feel like if this does blow up, I'm gonna get those questions. I am South African, so that's why the accent's a bit weird, but I work for an American company, which means I speak to American people on the phone for hours a day. I'm talking 9 hours a day. 5 days a week. So you do start sounding a bit weird. That's why I'll sometimes sound a bit Texan. I'll sometimes sound a bit, you know, from like New York or from like Jersey. But I am none of those things. I am a lie. But yeah, I was finishing my thought. I think that Jhin has been in my opinion anyway, affected the least. Alright, so Gale Force. Dashed in a target direction, firing 3 missiles to the lowest health enemy. Okay, that sounds really great if I can land the 3 missiles. And then Kraken Slayer is just the enhanced auto, right? I haven't tried Shield Bay either, which is just lifesteal. I think this would be really strong on like Jinx or something maybe. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with what I know, because this is my first game recording, and I want to look good for the camera.
All artists are mad.
Although this game is kind of a stomp so far. But I only actually started playing Jhin this year. I'd obviously played against Jhin, and I knew roughly what the champ did. I knew kind of, oh, 4th shot, oh, Jhin does 4, you know, everyone knows that. But I never played the champ. Jhin and Caitlyn actually I picked up this year as part of playing ranked. Don't ask what rank I am, because it definitely wasn't worth the amount I played. I sank a lot of time into rank 2020. Also because I was working obviously during the pandemic and everything. It did mean, okay, if he lands, definitely interesting news to that one. Hello, baby.
You inspire me. How can we make this fresh?
I forgot I put a trap under their tower. I really thought they would have cleared that one. Also, I'm not sure what the delay on my 4th shot there was. It just didn't come out. I was like hitting the button. Just got nothing. Now, kind of worried about a gank here. Because we haven't seen Rengar. We haven't seen Rengar, like, at all. So I really don't want to be ganked and give away what must be about a 500 gold. Yeah, 500 gold shutdown. At this point, that would be a not funsy. I love landing that Q. It is... Okay, there are some abilities in League of Legends that just get 100 points for satisfying points. Like, by being what they are. Very stupid use of Lulu's ult. Oh, did I kill her? That's awkward. I thought the Zed killed her. I looked at my gold amount and I was like, good for you, Zed. That is... I'm sorry, man. I'm tryharding. I don't means to make you look bad. But landing Jhin grenade successfully, and like landing Jhin grenade, landing Caitlyn ult, landing a sleep Zoe Q as well, because people who know me know I'm an M7 Zoe. But I played Zoe like pre-Zoe's mutilation and the rise of champs like Lilia. I played the Zoe back in time when like everyone was like, oh my god, Zoe's so broken, you can pick up teleport. Riot heard your complaints and Riot released some things to be like, oh, you want to complain? You got bars, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go Boots of Swiftness against obviously the Lulu. And then I'm gonna try the Collector. You know what?
Should never be quick.
Like, from what I understand about this item, it's like an execute. Again, I pulled it a few times, but like I'm still adjusting to the new items. Death and Taxes. Dealing damage that would leave an enemy below 5% health executes them. Alright. That sounds fun. So we're gonna go ahead and try the Collector. I'm still kind of refining my Jhin build, and then I think it's either the Collector or we go like Essence Reaver. But like, or like I could just go for like IE, which like I've honestly kind of forgotten that IE is an item with all these new items. Like it's so far off your radar because everyone wants to try the new stuff that it's like, oh yeah, IE. So now I'm gonna trap up this lane like this to just slow down any push. Shove in this wave, and then I'm gonna rotate.
And they dance.
putting traps here, like this is just what I'll do personally. If someone comes and clears this wave and then they leave it to push by itself, then there's traps here. They'll just slow down the enemy minion wave a bit, just delay it to get to tower, you know. Is it the most effective use of Jhin traps? Not at all. But, you know, Jhin traps are one of those things where it's like, is there an effective use besides the slow and the setup for W? Maybe if you're like a god tier Jhin, which I've established this is low elo Jhin here. We don't try hard. Or we try hard, we just don't do well. Ooh. Ooh.
I am all that I know. You are stuck in the past.
Thank you. That's nice of you.
Before you ask, yes, your whole ensemble makes you look. You would be beautiful.
I was worried about like engaging that and not being able to kill the Tom. Not to worry, he hardcore overstayed and died anyway. That's good for me. We lost Cillian there, but that's literally a 3-4-1. 3 for 2 because Zed also managed to die. And Kale's level 10, so Kale's getting to that point. I'm gonna see if he would give me this buff. We're at low elo, so we're just gonna need a. Oh, he did. What a nice guy. Honestly, what a nice man. Now we're gonna do what low elo players don't do and pop a ward in there because, you know, vision is important. So you see what I mean here? Like the Rengar pushed that wave in. Oh, damn, that would have been. I really wish I had killed him there with that deadly flourish. Because just imagine how amazing that would have looked. But you see, so I put traps down here, and you can see how the wave's just like, it's freezing and pushing back because they don't have a full wave. Because like it doesn't kill the whole wave, but it kills a minion or two. It just means that, you know, you maybe get that little bit of an advantage. I'm one of those guys. I took as much of the Raptors as I could eat. Now I'm gonna back. Do I have my item yet? Yes, I do. I have my item. Finished boots. We're at 16 minutes. We got Kraken Slayer, the Collector, and finished boots. I think I'm either gonna go with Rapid Fire Cannon now, or I'm gonna go ahead and actually build Storm Razor. So I want to see how Storm Razor synergizes with the new items. Because obviously for the longest time it was Storm Razor IE, especially on Jhin, was just such a crazy combo. You got that like extra damage. But now obviously that's changed. I didn't buy any wards because I'm letting my low elo show. My low elo show it, and I know it. Yeah, I don't want to lose the traps I put down. That is the worst feeling when you put down traps and then you have someone like a minion or something walk over your trap as you put it down and just destroy that beautiful creation.
This art is a compulsion. I cannot resist it.
Thank you, my good sir. I will take this CS off your hands. The score is 24-9. I feel like this is a bit of a slaughter, really. Like, gonna give that bad boy to Zillion because
the ecstasy of opening.
You know, he's playing a mage and I'm playing Jhin.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
I'm getting shot delays. I don't know if it's because I'm recording or if it's because... Oh yes, they got a kill. Not that it mattered.
I am a singer without a voice, a dancer without legs.
Oh yeah. They got a kill. Allow me to wipe out both of them mid. I like when games are going well and then like they get a kill here or there because it means they don't insta FF and it just means you can have a bit of fun. Because that's the worst, when you feel like, oh, this
is
game
the
is going to
why?
be a slaughter, and the enemy team's like, alright, I'm gonna head out. Oh, it must be in tower range, I guess. Alright, so we're just gonna build up to our item here. Gonna farm the wave. Because unlike those good League of Legends YouTubers who have money for editors and all that, I don't, so you're just gonna get the whole damn experience.
Breathe in the atmosphere. Prepare for your finale. The show never
Not what I was aiming for, but it'll do. It'll do. This poor Caitlyn's just not having a good game. I feel a little bit bad. You know, it's just not
Everyone wears a
very
mask.
bad,
I just chose to
but
create
just
my
like a little bit. Just enough. You know? Now he's still playing Rengar and I am reloading with low mana. So just gonna go ahead and take his farm and leave because I am not about to give away 700 Gs. That would be the opposite of what I want to do, really. And here's a spicy red buff for me.
I shall choreograph this affair.
Ironically, and like I don't think a lot of people will say this, one of my favorite champs to still play was one of my favorite champs to play. I think that especially in like
Is
I'd say season 10, champ definitely was, in my opinion, especially at the Elo I'm playing at, the champ definitely wasn't as fun because it just never got to that point. But like, I personally, I love playing Sivir. Because you get to that point in the game where your QE wipes out a whole wave. Oh yes, this is looking... yes, my children, yes. I'm hoping this guy has his ult. He does. Oh well. That was a push to get the kill. I was a bit scared off the Tom Kench. I was like, oh god, this is it. This is where I die. But we're still kicking. Just watch me be like, oh, I'm a bit scared I'm gonna die to the Tom Kench and die to the red buff. That'd be how this goes here. That'd be a League of Legends player right there.
like a flower in the dawn.
And I'm out.
The storm is
Alright,
in our hearts.
then I think I'm just gonna go
I call
IE.
them.
This is feeling good. I'm liking this build. What I did try the other day was this item. What's it called? It's called something, this Navori Quick Blades. Because it, from what I can understand, Critical Strike reduces cooldown on non-ultimate abilities. And like, that's Jhin right there. The thing is that like, Jin's cooldowns are not really his problem.
No value before me.
But I definitely tried it, and it was interesting. But I've also been trying like a starting item tier a lot more. Can I just... Thank you, sir.
Smiles and screams. I bring both.
Oh my god. Huh.
There was a time to run.
Man, I wanted that kill.
Questions. It never has answers.
I want all the kills. So we know where he's going. Make the assumption. Oh, they surrendered. Alright, what a great game. I really felt confident that game. I think we had a good time. And yeah, I'm liking this Jhin build. I really feel like I'm generating something quite nice here. Definitely have to give it to the Zillion. He made my laning phase delicious. Oh yeah. We're getting there. I'm coming for I Keep It Taco's throne right now. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time.